were going to build. I plant in them the seeds of hope for a life filled with peace and joy, because that is what mothers do. My sons were sensitive, modest, and observant. They were content with life and thankful to God for what they had. They didn't crave combat or wish for war, but when called on to defend their people, they did not hesitate. They simply say, "Ima, it's our turn." They were always first in line, always leading the way to do what needed to be done. Unlike my sons, I was not lucky enough to have been born in Israel. I was born in Morocco. In 1964, in the dead of night, the Jewish agency gathered us from the alleys of the Jewish ghetto and transported us to a place whose the name we only dare to whisper, Eretz Israel. I remember arriving in Haifa and my father kneeling down and kissing the ground as he said the Shechianu. This scene echoed in my mind each time as I watched my son's coffin bin lowered into the ground at Mount Herzl. Except now, I was the one who was kneeling and kissing the soil of Eretz Israel as it covered their bodies. It is not natural. It's not right. Not fair for a mother to have to bury two of her sons. A mother should have to decide which son to hug first, not which grave to visit first. That of my firstborn gone, so many. Whose grave is still so fresh. These are not choices a mother should be forced to make. Yet, though death has dealt me more than one painful blow, I want you to know that I do not despair. In Morocco, I had to walk with my head always bent in fear. In Eretz Israel, I stand tall, proud, and unafraid. I pray to God to give me strength and to allow me to see my grandchildren grow up so that I can tell them, as I tell you now, about their noble father Eliraz and their wonderful uncle Uriel, and about all the young men and women who defend our special nation, the only Jewish nation we have. And when my time does come to leave this world, I will face the Almighty and I tell him proudly, I did my share. And then I will say, Dai kvar, enough. Do not force us to sacrifice any more of our precious children. Instead, please God, let light prevail over darkness and send peace to Israel and to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Hanukkah. On this holiday, we light the Chanukiah and put in on a windowsill to shine light to the outside world. The K.I.A is a powerful source of light. It's light the way for every person passing by. With your support and generosity, you are like many, many Chanukiot, creating a big and wonderful light for all soldiers of Israel. In this way, we form together one large Chanukiah, which spreads hope and love to our Maccabee fighters, the soldiers of the I.D.F, Chayalei Tzahal. Thank you for everything you do for the soldiers and for all of Israel. We appreciate knowing that we are not alone. Thank you. I want to tell you with perfect faith, even I'm crying and hurting the death of my sons and the passing of my husband, I am not broken. You cannot break a spirit. No matter how hard the road ahead, our soldiers and our people do not fear the journey. In the names of my fallen son, I pledge to you that the people of Israel will live on. Am Israel Chai. Chag Sameach and thank you.